fonts and scripts. Right now we can shoot indefinitely. It makes the game a bit boring as you don't need to be aware of your ammunition. We will make it so you can only shoot 7 times in a row and then have a brief reload pause. In our character's create event we make 2 variables to keep track of our ammunition, max ammo and ammo. Within the global left pressed event, we need to make an if statement wrapped around the place where the bullet is being fired. We can only shoot if we have some ammunition, so we write if ammo is larger than 0. Every time we shoot, we subtract a single ammo from our current ammo. After that, we check if ammo is less or equal to 0. When there's nothing left, we want to start reloading. Let's create a new alarm, such as alarm 0, and set it to our reload time. I'd like a 2-second reload time, which is 60 frames as the game runs at 30 frames per second. In this alarm we can reset ammo back to the original max ammo. As we set max ammo to 7 in the create event, our ammo variable will now also be set to 7. That is all the mechanical stuff needed. However, I'd like some visual cues, such as having another sprite while reloading. We can do that by duplicating our character sprite and upload an image of him reloading. Make sure both collision mask and origin are the same as our normal sprite, otherwise the image would not transition smoothly between the 2 sprites. When we set the alarm 0 timer, we can also set sprite index to the name of the reloading sprite. In alarm 0, when reloading is done, we must remember to change the sprite index back to normal. A brief test demonstrates we reload every 7 shots and we are unable to shoot while reloading. Let's make the number of ammo left visible on the screen. We first need to create a new font. A font is used when we want to display text. In here we set both the font type and size. In our character we add a draw GUI event. Unlike the normal draw event, this makes sure it is always drawn above all else. It is useful to show graphic that is not in the actual room, such as the number of our ammo. In the event, we first tell GameMaker to use our new font with draw set font and give the font's name as the only input. Then we use draw text. First and second input are the X and Y position of where to show the text. Third input is the actual text we want to write. We can also use variables such as ammo. Now we can always see how much ammo is left. It would also be nice if we could reload without expending all ammo first. To do this, we add a new event for manual reloading, for example key press R. In here we make sure ammo is not equal to max ammo. The exclamation mark means not. Instead of copying the code from global left pressed, we can make a script for our reloading mechanism. Having the code in one place makes it easier for us to change maybe the reload time or the sprite later. Right click on script and press create script. Use a telling name such as sreload, where S stands for script. Then copy paste the code that reloads and insert it here. You also want to set ammo to 0 to make sure we cannot shoot while reloading. Our character's global left pressed can now use the script we just created. A script is used like a normal GameMaker function and always ends with parentheses. In key press R we write the exact same line. If we later want to add reloading to another event, it is very easy since it is now wrapped around a script. Now we have a full-featured reload system. Next lesson we make the enemies patrol and move around, making it difficult to hide.